Action. All right, I guess I'll start it off since I'll be the host. Welcome
No
everyone
coordination.
to 28 and 3. We actually have some special guests. We have vbank, also known as Christian, and we also have. Do people know your name? We'll go Matt, also known as Gorilla, and
Yeah,
then we have
they know. They know.
Parker, also known as Parker. Today we're gonna be kind of guessing people's over unders on wins, and I guess we might as well tally them and see how many we get right at the end of the year. We're not actually going to do it, but maybe one of us will go back and see who got the most right. But yeah,
Oh, we're doing it ourselves. Oh shit.
yeah. Well, I have like the names. We can go. I guess
I'm opening the Discord on a
right.
screen.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I'm glad you have space in your kitchen to have two screens.
Oh yeah.
But I guess we can start it off with the commish just because he's up there now. MHC with the Cowboys. I know he's having issues with the GPU, I think, so I don't know how much that'll affect his gameplay. But let's start off on 10.5 wins. You think he's going to hit that?
Who's in the division?
Trying to
with them?
find.
So in that division, they got Woe,
We got Woe as the Giants.
Skittles
Yeah.
as the Eagles, and who's the Commanders? Oh, Triga is the Commanders.
Oh yeah.
So
I think he's got it. I think he's got it.
you think he's got the over?
I think because the Cowboys roster. I mean, every year the Cowboys rosters, the ratings are just so biased. It's stupid. And from what I've heard, Micah Parsons is like almost as good as he is in real life, which means he's insanely overpowered. And I think MHC always finds a way to just have like the best roster, and the Cowboys are kind of set up where eventually you could just dump Dak and then just have the best. I think he's going over 10 wins season one for sure.
Okay,
100%.
that's one.
Beat Skittles twice.
Yeah,
I think he's
Goes
split
half and
Trigo.
half with he goes half and half, and then Woe
Trigger's
goes
getting
half and
caught.
half.
All right, so I think he could. I think he could hit that. I also, like I said, I think it depends on his GPU. So we'll see there.
I think. Let's see. I'm gonna say he loses to Woe week 1. Woe's gonna run with Barkley all game. I think he beats Tyrant week 2, so that's 1 win. Cardinals, I think he beats Leak that week. Who's the Patriots?
The one
uh,
guy doesn't talk.
Intel, right?
Intel.
Intel.
Is
never
Intel or
mind,
the
it's not
Koopa?
them.
It's gonna
It's
be
Intel.
the Patriots. 49ers is Koopa. I'll take him over Koopa. Chargers is Smithy. I'm gonna take him over Smithy. Rams is Codfish. I'm gonna take Cod on that one. I think he beats the Eagles at 6. Splits with Giants. That's 7. Panthers. That's Pink. I think he loses to Pink. Let's give him one over the Commanders. 8. I'm gonna say he loses to me. Beats Eagles. I think he goes over 10.5.
I think
I
so
agree
too.
with that.
I really do think so. I feel like I'm getting a bunch of notifications. I don't know where, and I'm going crazy. But if you hear that, I really do
It's good so
apologize.
now.
Right? No, it's insane. Oh my goodness, I'm genuinely going crazy. But what was I gonna say? Next up, let's see who we got.
We can do the Giants and Woe and just do it by division.
Yeah. just
Okay.
take the division.
So Woe will do.
You want to put him at 10 too? 10 and a half too?
We can do
He's
that.
top.
Yeah,
I would say he's like the same with MHC.
I think he'll go lower. I think he'll go 9 or 10. I don't know if I could say he'll win like 11 or 12 comfortably, just because that division with Triga and MHC does seem kind of hard.
So he plays Woe off. Wait, no. Plays MHC off the rip. That's a 50-50 game. Leak, Koopa, vbank. That's an easy win. Joe Daddy. That's a hard loss. Flap with the Bills. Trigga. Tyrant. I mean, he's kind of
Putting him at 9 wins.
he's got
I don't
a
know what
decent
you said.
schedule.
I don't know what you
Yeah.
said the over under was. But I'm giving him 9 wins week or first season.
Yeah.
I mean, the
I-
Giants roster, I feel like there's also a
that.
lot you have to work on. So it's not like it's a win now roster, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think
Just have
season one he's a
Saquon.
wild card. He's a wild card, like playoff coach. Like 9 wins, 10 wins. I think
I'm
is
doing it.
reasonable.
I'm doing a comparison. When he was with the Ravens fit the way he played, did really well with the Ravens. But the year before, when he was on the Steelers, he didn't really have that run game to rely on, and was not good with the Steelers. So I'm going with 9 wins with the Giants. I think it's a nice in between. You can build on the run game, play some good defense.
All right, we'll do Skittles next, and I think let's set the line at 5.5 wins. Feels like that's kind of low, but
I'm going
Under.
over. I'm going over. I'm
You're
going
going over?
Under.
You're going under.
Under. I don't even think he plays half the games.
But like that
real
Eagles
here.
that
That
Eagles
roster,
roster,
though.
yeah,
That
that Eagles
roster.
roster, it's nice, man. Like I can see him sneaking away.
It's just filled with so many players too that are going to be like cheap for a while that are still like
Yep.
really good. It's
The D line's nasty.
the D line, man, the O line.
Yeah.
Like there's no position that's like lacking on that. Like maybe you could say like safety, I guess, but like that's an easy fill.
Is Hurts
I'm
X
not-
Factor or Superstar? I'm
X
assuming,
Factor.
at least.
He's X
He's
Factor.
Yeah.
X Factor, yeah.
I'm going above 5.5.
I was gonna say that
Yeah. I think like 7.
with Madden 24, I feel like some people that are like really really good, they might struggle a lot. So maybe he'll like flip the switch and just click. I mean
Maybe.
that's who knows? It might take a year or a season or two to get used to this, next gen stuff. So
I wonder how good his D line is. Like,
I mean
gonna feel like
they're
I
young
have
and
a
they're
lot of-
good.
I have a lot of history with Skittles too. We were in the same division, I think 2 Maddens.
I was in that division
Every time he played me extremely close. When I was in Madden 21, when I was the Giants, and that was like my prime years, guys. My prime years.
How old are you?
He's probably like 28.
Huh? I'm 27, motherfucker. I'm not that old yet. No,
I
I'm
think the
old.
oldest one on the call.
Yeah, I am. God damn, you
Where-
wouldn't think I am.
Where were you during 9/11? Were you in like middle school or high school or?
He's Canadian. He doesn't know what that is. It didn't affect him.
What the fuck? No, I remember. I was probably in like senior kindergarten. I wasn't in grade 1 yet, but I remember they came
Did you
home.
say
My
senior
parents,
kindergarten?
Yeah,
You
we
had to do kindergarten
we have
twice?
Junior, you have junior kindergarten when you're 4.
super senior
when you're
kindergarten.
5, and then when you're by the time you're like 6 years old, you're in grade 1.
Oh, that sounds.
You guys don't have that?
No,
we don't have that.
we
We don't have-
Super senior.
we have
All right, all the
preschool.
all the Canadians in this league will know what I'm talking about.
We don't have
But
hydro.
I remember
bills.
my parents were glued to the TV and I didn't know what was going on, but that's all I remember.
All right. Last but not least, we can talk about Trigger, or as MHE likes to call him, Trigger.
Trigger.
I love it.
So I'm thinking
Feels so racially motivated every time he says it.
7.5 wins. What are we thinking?
I'll give him the over.
You
I
think the
he can
over?
do it.
It's hard to give the over if we already have
Woe
MHC at 10.5. We have Woe at like 9. I don't know what you guys have skills at, but if we have
I'm
them
gonna
over
go under.
5.5, I'm gonna go under too. And fuck, we're just shitting on Trigger now, but
No,
I
he'll
think
take it.
He's gonna have a ton
Yeah.
of. He's gonna have a ton of really close games. He's gonna control the ball. The defense has a nice base. I mean,
yeah, he
that
does have the
D-line
worst
is nasty.
roster in the division though, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, I'd rather take the Commanders over the Giants.
Yeah, I was gonna
personally,
say
yeah.
I would take Commanders over Giants. Because like
But
I
I
mean,
think-
they just paid a lot of money to Daniel Jones and he's not good. So that I feel like that
Sure.
kind of hinders the Giants in my
Duke
opinion.
education.
But I could see him going under. Like I just feel like he's gonna have a lot of one-score games, and I just feel like they'd never go in his favor. Hopefully, I'm wrong, obviously, but yeah. So next we can go. I guess let's do the AFC South. We'll start with Germ.
That's
13
gonna
and a
be a
half.
fun division.
13 and a half
13 and a
wins. I
Ooh.
that's a big line, but I also think that like
It's a big line.
that's a good team,
Yeah,
man.
thank God you're not in Vegas.
Well,
I'm saying under only because I think he's struggling with next gen like a lot of people. It's been a while since I've watched him play,
Yeah.
and he's probably gotten a lot better since then. But he's a very good Madden player.
Wait.
And
Who's in the AFC South? Who's his?
Brock.
division?
Brock is the Colts. Cap. I think Cap is the
Titans, and then I think Great Big Jim. What's his name?
as the Texans.
None of us
replaced
know how good he is, eh?
No.
I don't know who
A.
the new guy is.
Yeah,
Nope.
I think I would give Germany under. I still think he gets like 11 or 12 wins though. I just don't think he gets over 13.
Yeah.
season 1. I
I
think
mean-
he'll get it in season 2, but
Right,
He
right.
seems to do
Yes,
that.
season 1's always kind of like the crapshoot. So if we'll see, because I know Brock's gonna struggle a bit with his roster. There's too many holes. I think I would set Brock's line at like maybe
9.
10. Yeah, 10, 9.5, 10. Like I don't.
I mean,
I mean
Is
the,
it good-
the roster.
Yeah.
I think I got Brock's gonna cook. Like,
His secondary is so bad though.
It's,
Like
there's
he
so many
it's
holes.
Dude,
so
it doesn't
bad.
matter with half the people in the league just toss it up to the corners every play. I mean,
Yeah, they'll just have
Alright.
to play those speedy 65 overall corners.
Did everyone
and
say
over the back.
for Germ over under 13.5?
I think he'll hit.
said under.
I think he'll hit
I-
under.
I think under.
actually under. Never mind.
Under, we'll
Search
go
it.
under.
He might hit 13. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think he'll break over 13.5 initially, especially with Brock. I think him and Brock split it every single season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
I
either
think,
one of
if you
them.
ask Jerm right now, he'd say under.
Yeah.
But Germ's always gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not good."
I
He's
know,
always
no,
he's
no,
always
but-
been that like, "I'm not good."
No, but he's genuine. Like when he knows, like he's usually right with his predictions. Like he's like, oh, I'm trash right now, or I'm really like if he's good, he knows he's good. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I guess I might have messed up that line, so that's my fault.
Yeah,
You
that's
also
your
messed up
fault.
your hair.
Well, okay. And they're gonna laugh about it, and I just can't really say anything. We'll edit that part out. I'll do my little magic.
Okay, so on Brock, I'll put his line at
11 and a
10.5.
half?
I'm
10.
gonna go 10.5, just because of the roster.
Yeah.
I think he'll go. I think he'll get 10. I don't know if he'll get above, but I think he'll get 10. That Colts roster is bad, man. Like, AR's gonna be rusty. I don't think he'll be as polished as we'd like to say. He'll probably use them very well, but
I've already got trades in place with Brock that we're getting ready to put in as well. So
do you actually?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, I haven't even touched it my trades. Even
I
though
can already picture AR like overthrowing like a slant or a drag for like a pick 6 like multiple times, and Brock just poor Brock. It's gonna suck, but yeah, I think I got him at like 10 wins just because until AR is like AR, like what he's supposed to be, it's gonna be hard, but he'll get there.
I wonder if Brock trades JT. Because I know he's like a big time Colts fan. I know his emergence at like an all time low just because of everything going on. And if he trades him, what does he get back?
Yeah, his GM's trying to ship a dead whale across
More
the country.
than the Colts would in real life.
Yeah, I think you'd get at least a first, if not maybe a little bit more. Or,
Give me Jalen Waddle. No, I'm kidding. We're not. Me and Synax are not trading Jalen Waddle. Not happening.
who Sinex is not the Dolphins.
Yeah, Jorge's got the Dolphins.
Oh, not Synax. You. Sorry, I was thinking
Oh,
Synax.
I was
man,
I was
disrespect.
like, what the fuck does Sinex have to do with this?
Yeah, no, you know what's funny? Because Synax had the Dolphins last year, and then that's how it happened. He asked me to be his GM, and then he retired 2 seasons in. I'm like, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Don't retire 2
I
seasons
stuck
in.
it. I
Don't
stuck
do
it out. All I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna take Brock over 10.5 because of the other people in his division. I don't know how good the new guy is. I think he sweeps Cap. I'm gonna say he sweeps the new guy. I'm gonna give him 11 wins.
I don't know who else he plays, but I don't know if I feel comfortable doing that. But I could also see it happening. It's just I mean, also the AFC is a bloodbath. I know there's a lot of really good players in that division, so
Yeah.
but who would be next? Great Big Jim. We'll be generous. No, we'll be generous. With that roster, we'll do 4.5 wins. I mean, that division is rough. That roster is rough.
Yeah, but what if we don't know.
He could be amazing. He could be like the next coming of.
He could.
Right,
I'll
and
go over 4.5.
I'll take over.
I feel like that's fair, but
Over.
yeah, I'll go. Let's have fun. I'll go under. He can shit on me. I'll be the bad guy in this. I'll go under.
Yeah, I can't believe you would say that about Jim. That's my
Yeah,
boy.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
taking you over.
4.5. I was
That's
expecting
fine.
like a 7.
Yeah,
Well,
7.
Oh,
6
you
percent
guys
was what
you
popped
guys are
in my head.
ridiculous. You
Piece
say
of
that?
shit.
No, you say that,
Piece
and
of
then
shit.
like we're gonna have a bunch of people in the league with like 4 wins, and I'm be like, all right, fuck you guys. Not everyone can have
Yeah,
10.5 wins.
That's
The
true.
only one who would be
You're right,
like
you're
that,
right, you're right.
who would get offended, is like Lee going, well, I picked the Cardinals, blah, 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 and then just repeat of every other season.
God, I'm so excited I get to play
No.
League twice a season.
You're gonna make
He
him
might-
retire.
Yeah, he
Man, I
might farm
fucking
me.
love Leak. I love Leak, man. Like,
One of my favorite leak moments was in IOM. I was playing him and I was up like 26 to nothing, and I was running the ball, got a first down, and like fell down immediately. And he went into suggestions and was like, "I think we should change the mercy rule from 28 to 26. Like 26 is out of hand," and trying to get me in trouble.
All right.
And the Fedo had my back.
Next up would be capped with the Titans. I'll let someone else set the line.
I'll do.
this is
2.5.
Sorry, 6.5. Sorry.
6.5.
2.5.
Wait,
6.5.
who said 2.5? That's
2.5.
disrespectful. You
I'm
know what?
sorry.
Under.
Hey, if we're going 2.5, then I'll go over. I think he'll
I'll
get
say-
at least
Yeah,
3 or
no,
4 wins. I can
I'll
see him
go-
getting
I'll
at least
go
3 or 4.
over. I'll go over. Yeah. Are we really doing 2.5 though? Is that?
No.
I'll go over 2.5.
I'm
That's so mean.
all right. That's fucked up. But at least God forbid
But
I
he's-
say anything about Great Big Jim. Not like it's.
No, that was fucked
'Cause we
up.
just-
I'm
yeah,
just
that was
stating
fucked up.
realistic expectations for Cap.
All right. Next
He's a
up,
great guy.
we'll have fun and we'll do the AFC North. That's the division of death. We'll start off with Jake. 12.5 wins.
No, I'm
Over.
going under.
You're
I'm
going under.
Under. I'll take under.
Under.
The next gen and that roster. I mean, I think it's just too much. I think after season 1 he clears that every single time, but he's got to get used to once he gets to rhythm with that team, that roster, and how next gen plays. I think he'll get over that, but I think initially I'm going under.
But
It
how
is
much
kinda
under?
cool to
I guess
see
I'm
with, like,
kind
next
of.
gen how much of a crapshoot it will be.
Yeah, I'll give him like 9-10 wins maybe.
I'm gonna
I'm
laugh my
11.
ass off when we come
That's
back
pretty-
after this
that's
and
pretty
he has
low for
15
Jake.
wins. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
9-10 wins,
that's
I just
pretty
don't
low.
see it. I think he'll get 12 or 13. I really think like if he's not over like 12.5, he's gonna be right at 12. I don't see him losing that many
think-
games.
I think a struggling season for Jake is what 11, 12 wins. Like that's like a down year. You know what I mean? So if he's adjusting in his first year, what was the line? 12.5.
I'll take the
actually-
under.
I'll take the under. Actually, I'll switch to under. I think he gets 11 or 12.
You guys are betas. All right. Maloney will do 8.5.
Is he the Browns?
He's the Browns.
I'm
Under, just because of
Who-
the division.
Yeah, I'm going under as well.
Sorry, bro.
Under.
Wait, who's the Chiefs in that? It's
the
Dark
Chiefs.
Man.
Oh, well, it's the AFC North.
No, yep.
We'll do
Who's the
because
Bengals?
Mr.
Maloney?
McGee.
No, yeah, McGee.
We'll do
Okay.
that line. We'll do
And then-
also
And then Seymour
You
as
know
the
what we
Ravens,
gotta
right?
ask?
Or
soup.
Soup. Dude, I haven't been on Discord. I forgot everyone's names.
Very
Wow,
off topic.
wow.
Do you guys see like the alien thing in Mexico?
The little.
We gotta
the
ask
little,
McGee what he thinks
Yeah.
about it.
The
We gotta ask
1,000-year-old.
McGee.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We'd be all over that.
I'm gonna.
Actually, I'll
I'm
do it
gonna.
right now.
Okay, back to Maloney. What was he at?
I
Nine?
say
What did
8.5.
Yeah, 8.5. Yeah.
You
I'm
going
gonna-
under?
I'm gonna go under. I think he gets tilted at the game too much, and all those games are gonna be fucking tight games. And the moment something goes south, Maloney's gonna get frustrated and fuck himself over.
I think what hurts a lot is that Deshaun Watson is like what 78 overall, and he's like
Is he that low?
he's low, man. He's
And
star.
Did Madden incorporate like his fully guaranteed contract too? So like you
Probably.
can't even like. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like that the defense is set. The offense is kind of a work in progress. I think. I don't think it's like, but also you have to consider the fact that there's going to be trades made and stuff. So maybe
Yeah.
he picks up. Oh, I forgot he has Nick Chubb. I forgot about that.
You have Nick Chubb. You have Myles Garrett. Those are like two really like
Yeah,
great pieces. to
Denzel
have.
Ward.
Denzel Ward too. I just think the division is so tough. Like he might win a good amount of games outside the division. I just think inside the division.
I'll go.
Gonna be.
I think he'll go 9 wins. I'll give him the over. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll be nice.
So you're gonna give him 9 wins. You're gonna give Jake 12 wins, and you
Yeah.
still got McGee as the Bengals,
I
and
think
then
he
Coop as the
struggles.
Ravens.
Soup. Oh fudge.
As
All
I
right.
said, it's not-
Sorry,
there's not-
Maloney.
there's
You're
not
going
enough-
under.
There's not enough wins right there for you to take that.
Well, they'll take all the wins
Just giving
from
away
Great
all the
Big Jim
wins.
and Cap, I guess. You guys are being mean. What about Okay, I forgot about Soup. I say the line will be 9.5 wins for him too, because he was
I'll go
struggling.
over.
He was struggling a bit with Nugent, wasn't he? I think he was
Yeah,
the
he
one
was.
that was
He
struggling
was.
a good bit.
Him and Germ were struggling. Yeah.
He was
I'm
very
gonna give him
vocal
the
about
over.
it. You're gonna give him the over of 9.5.
His linebacker core is nasty. He's going to win game off defense. He's not going to have as many turnovers as he did on previous Maddens, but that defense is going to be great. He's going to have Lamar. I'm sure he's going to utilize him correctly and know how to manipulate the game. I'm giving him the over.
You think he wins the division year one?
I don't think
still
so.
think Jake wins it.
I think McGee wins it.
I'm going to go with
Oh,
McGee winning
sorry.
division
Really?
week one.
I don't.
Yeah,
I just
season one.
Nah.
agree to disagree.
McGee.
Even though McGee hates me, I'm going to say he wins the division.
I think
season
McGee
one.
hates all of us in here.
No, me and McGee get along great.
All right, well, we need to kick you out then. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
I don't know who hates me more, McGee or Steinax. It's a tough competition between those two.
I'll go under. I'm gonna say under.
For Soup?
I think he's from
I'll
what
take the under, too.
I saw, he was struggling. Obviously, it's been a long time since we've actually started, and things change and stuff. But I think he struggles a bit. Not to say he doesn't make the playoffs or anything, but maybe he'll sneak in as a wild card. Next up would be McGee, Bengals, elite team. I wanted them. He took them at 2,
Over.
I think. What do you guys want to set the line? We'll do 8.5.
I would go like 10.5.
10.5,
Yeah.
really? In that division?
The reason why I'm saying this is because last man he had the Chiefs. He knows what it's like to have an elite quarterback. He had speed on his offense. He figured out that offense very quickly and was able to move the ball pretty quickly, depending on who he was playing. And he's got that same setup in Cincy. I mean, he's not gonna play defense, but having an elite quarterback that he can have for the entire franchise, although he's on a massive contract now. He's got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Yeah, I think the offense is meant for him. That's the style he likes playing with. I think, yeah, I'm going to over on that.
All right.
Wow. Jorge, typical McGee hater. No wonder.
Well,
no
well,
wonder.
I can't give everyone in that division like 10.5 win of the line. I figured I'll be the bad guy somewhere. That's fine. So you think it's over?
I'm going under too.
Yeah.
You're going under.
Over.
You're going over. Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm going under. Next up, we'll go NFC West. This is vbank's division. This is going to be a very easy division, I think, just because his team is stacked, and I feel like all the other teams, like.
Before you get any further, I'm just going to tell you I played an online game last night and I won by 3, and the only reason why I won by 3 is because DK burnt a streak and Noah Fant burnt a streak against a linebacker. Other than that, I'm struggling with Madden 24.
Okay, so he's being modest, which is a first.
How do you
I'll
feel
give
about
him.
Gino?
I'll give him. Oh, I forgot he's. got
He'll
Geno.
get me through. He'll get me through like the first 2 seasons. I mean, I'm going after a quarterback in the draft, so
Oh, you don't want Fields in the little season 1 trade with me again?
yeah, give me Fields. I'll take Fields. What do you want?
Okay, perfect.
I'll give
Overall,
him 10.5 wins. I'm going over. That division. I like.
Wait, who else in the division?
He's got
Codfish,
Koopa.
Leak, and Koopa. Codfish has
Wait,
the
who-
Rams. I have Codfish as the Rams.
No, I'm going over.
I'm taking the over.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
division, bro.
Leak as the Cardinals, and then Koopa as the 49ers.
I think
pulled a-
Koopa in season 1 will give you the most trouble because that roster is just thick. But like Leak with the Cardinals that's
Koopa's just gonna throw so many checkdowns to McCaffrey.
Oh yeah.
I see it.
100%. McCaffrey is gonna get 450 touches.
I learned very quickly what
It's
Koopa did.
600.
I learned very quickly Koopa's adjustments on defense, and I think like early of the last Madden, he makes the same adjustment every single time on defense. And I don't know if he realizes he does it or not, but
It's just like muscle
Koopa?
memory.
yeah, Koopa, I would change that if I was you, man.
all
I
right,
can tell you what it is, but
Leak.
I'm going over.
We'll go Since it's just the Cardinals, they don't move me at all. We'll go 6.5 wins.
Under.
I love Leak, man, but I have to go under.
Yeah, I'm going under as well.
He's gonna say, all you guys doubt me. I'm gonna prove you guys wrong.
I'm a Leak believer. We'll get him. I think he'll get. I'll sneak by 7 wins. I think he could.
7 wins?
I think he could has like enough pieces on that roster to where it's not. Oh, he doesn't have Isaiah Simmons. Nah, he'll get the 7 wins. He'll get there.
I want that to happen.
Gonna trade him.
I don't think it will.
Who's even
But I
on the
want
Cardinals
him.
D line? Does he
Oh.
have anyone a user?
Oh, to
He has a
user,
really
that's
fast
mean.
linebacker. He has like a 93 speed linebacker.
Are you talking about Zaven Collins or is there someone else?
No, there's a rookie
Oh.
that's like.
Oh,
Isaiah
he's
Simmons
he's
2.0.
got Eli Higgins, the former Dolphin, so that's kind of nice.
Oh, the tight end that we.
Yeah, that we really wanted. Yeah.
We
I,
wanted to keep him, and then Dolphins. Even though he's a 6th round pick this year, the
Yeah.
Dolphins took a pocket.
Y'all been talking strategy?
yeah, we DM'd each other. He was telling me some of the things. We were kind of talking about it.
What do you think would work out best, Gorilla?
Alright, so we're all going the under on Leak?
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going
Also,
over.
Anyone in AGS, slide my DMs if you want Dolphins players.
Okay, so who's
Let's go
next?
Koopa as the 49ers. Koopa's the 49ers.
7.5
Uh,
wins.
I was gonna go 8.5. Yeah, let's do 7.5. I'll give him the over.
I'll give him the over. I give him 8 wins.
I give him 8 wins. I really do see that
I
the
give him
8
8
wins being
over.
like. I'm glad we're all agreed on that. That team is just too like that team's gonna win you games, especially year 1.
And
Like-
Koopa doesn't play like fancy showcase offense. He's gonna control the ball. He's pretty good at defense. He's not gonna have a lot of turnover, or not gonna have a lot of turnovers on offense. I think I'll give him the over.
All right, next up, COD with the Rams. I think the line is gonna be 2.5 wins. I can't fucking stand him. I hope he loses all of them, and I hope he hits the under.
We're not doing 2.5. That is fucking ridiculous. Let's go like 4.5 or 5.5.
We'll do 5.5. The under on that, fuck Codfish. I can't fucking stand him. No, I think
I'm
there.
such a hater tonight with you.
No, there are enough pieces on that Rams team for him to win. Stafford is serviceable. You got Cooper Kupp, Aaron Donald.
Bro, it's a retirement home.
What's his name? Puka Nakua or whatever. He's gonna be
He's
great.
probably like a 54 overall. Let's be honest.
Tutu
Like,
Atwell.
he might not even. Is he even in the game? I doubt he's even in the game.
Well, he'll be in the game. We'll make it
I
I wonder
work.
how much he'll get for Donald though. Curious.
I'm gonna give him the over, but I don't know. He's gonna be in full like send players off, stock up on draft capital.
Yeah, you have to.
So that's why
I don't know. Well, he put Cooper on the block and then took him off was like 'cause he used him, which I'm sure Cooper Kupp is an amazing receiver for a year or two, but
Yeah.
if you're gonna rebuild that roster, you got to get rid of him.
As much as you can too.
Give him to someone who's gonna going after the Super Bowl, season 1, season 2. Let them utilize him.
Yeah, like the Dolphins.
Like the Dolphins, exactly. I was gonna
Like
say
the
we need a
Dolphins.
good block
Please-
guy. You know?
Please don't. I can't
See,
afford
that's how
that.
you're a good friend right here.
I can't afford that.
Not a hater.
I can't afford that. All right, next up we'll do the NFC South. That would be Jay Mustang,
Pink.
Greatness, Pink,
Greatness.
and
The last one.
who am I missing?
Dice.
Dice with the
Oh yeah,
Saints.
Dice got the
Ooh.
Saints.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll start with Dice.
12. 11 and a half.
No,
12?
no, not with that
Whoa.
roster. We'll go
Yeah.
8.5.
Putting over. It's my
You
boy.
going the over?
On that. I'll give him 9 wins.
Taking- I think he hits 11.
I could
That's
see
not
it,
real.
but also that roster is kind of old, man. There's not too many like.
Dude, Michael Thomas is actually unreal in the game.
I'm gonna give. I'm
Disgusting.
going the under on that. What was it? 9.5.
8.5.
8.5.
I'm putting him at 8. I think first season it's gonna be Jay Mustang and Dice. I mean Pink show. I think is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I think he sweeps greatness, but he's gonna lose. I think he might go 1-3 against Mustang and Pink. So that's the only reason why I'm gonna go the under on that.
All right, with Jay Mustang, we'll do.
Keep in mind, Mustang has fucking Kyle Pitts.
Okay, we'll do 10.5. I think that's very fair. 10.5 is fair.
That is all you have to say about this is Mustang has Kyle Pitts, and you see
Okay,
what he's done with.
As someone who hasn't played Madden 24,
or like fast tight ends like that's still just ridiculous.
I feel like speed is. I don't know why. I feel like speed just.
It's not as overrated or like as OP as before, but when you get to the mismatches, I mean, like Brock was playing a game. Brock had a fucking franchise mode and traded Kyle Pitts to the Colts and sent me like a screenshot of Kyle Pitts jumping over 2 defenders and catching the ball. Like, like I said, no fan was.
Physical traits, I'm sure, still mattered. Like the fact
Yeah.
that the dude like 6'6" at 3. Yeah. I mean, I give him 11 wins.
I
Yeah.
think he'll
going
win that
over.
division. The division year
Yeah.
1 for sure, and I think he'll get 11, 12 wins. Next up would be Pink. I think there's too much holes in that team to be like he's a good player.
Yeah.
I say 8.5 wins also.
I'm gonna go the over.
I think
taking
he'll get the wins, but
I'll take the under.
you're gonna think under. He just finds a way to win. I don't know, like
does.
he knows for some reason.
Is anyone keeping tally of all this, of everything we said, or are we just gonna have to
Are
go back
you-
and
this
rewatch
is-
the video?
Yeah.
If you're
I
you're
think
watching,
You
if,
know what you're on right now.
if you're watching, please keep tally. Like I need you to go back and keep tally.
Codfish, Mr.
yeah,
Stats guy, codfish.
I know we're halfway through the fucking NFL, but if y'all could rewind and
So next up would be greatness over under 6.5.
Over.
under,
You think under?
Over.
I'm going
I think he
under
wins the division.
just
Okay.
because it's
It's
G.
a
I'm gonna
zero.
say.
I'm giving him the number 1 overall pick.
I will say though, he was the first person I played in online Madden 24, and he fucking farmed me by like 35 points.
No, I think he'll
Exactly.
get
This
8
is
wins
his
though.
year.
He'll
He's
get
gonna air it out. He's gonna learn how to like direct and shit. We're gonna see
you
a
haven't-
mini touchdown Baker year.
If you haven't gone to what was it? Was it League Media or Germ Vegas? Where was it? Fuck, I can't find or season highlights. Yeah, if you haven't gone to season highlights, go look at the clip Brock posted. That's all you need to know.
Welcome to Madden 24, G. Oh, no.
So let's do the NFC North next. That's Synax, Jarrett, Parker, and who are we missing? Synax, Jarrett, Parker,
Who's
and
the Vikings?
Samwow.
and Sam Wow.
Okay, we'll start with Samwow. 6.5 wins.
Under.
Has he played with us before?
I don't think so.
The thing is, SamWow relies very heavily on running backs, and
Okay, noted. Two
Ah.
names.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll go
if that's the case, then probably not. Unless you can use what's his name, that Keeney guy, Ken. I don't know how to say his last name. And
You know what,
Ngwangu
this
or whatever.
Keeney
Yeah, I
guy-
don't know how to say it.
yeah,
But
I think he's probably going to try and internally running back. But
so
he usually
yeah, yeah. So if that's what you're saying is true, then yeah, he'll probably hit the under on wins. Unfortunately, no offense, Sam. Wow.
Sorry, bro.
Yep. Parker, what do you think?
Probably the under.
All right. Christian, did you already say
Probably the under.
under?
Under.
All right. Well, the next we'll do Jarrett. 2.5 seasons. No. Two.
No, we should have an over under too.
Yeah.
We should have one.
No, we'll do.
I think it's a good line for seasons. I'm taking the under on that shit.
We'll
Under
do
2.5 seasons.
wins. I think he's been playing really well, so I could be wrong. We'll do 5.5 wins. Over
I'll give him
under.
the over.
Over.
I'll take the over on that.
Okay. All right. I'll take the over. I think he's been playing well. From what I've heard, I think he's been kind of getting the hang of it. So I'll hit him the over.
I think he fucking gets bored playing sometimes because there's sometimes I watch him play and he's like locked in and it's a close game for the first like 2.5 quarters and then just loses focus and starts just throwing it up and trying to
That's
force
so
shit.
true. That is so true. Yeah, he really does.
Yeah.
It's like Jorge.
I
Yeah, it's like
can't
Jorge.
imagine people having ADHD, man. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So next up would be Synax.
Sign.
We'll do 10.5 wins.
Mm.
I'll take him at 11.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
also-
over 11.
Yeah, I'll put him at 11. I'll take the over.
Okay, so sounds like he's gonna win the NFC North division. I have Parker's line at 8.5.
I'll give him over. I think Parker gets 9 or 10. I think
Yeah,
evasive
all I'm
quarterback
saying
is
is I
like
beat Synax earlier,
Listen.
so
Justin Fields is pretty mid.
Okay, that's
wait,
not
what's his
nice.
I
rating?
don't know.
What's
He's
his rating?
76 or 77.
76.
Parker, you need to quit vaping. It's so bad for you.
Um,
Jesus.
that he Christian's like a recovering addict, but
I'm 2.5
Oh,
weeks
like-
clean, baby.
round of applause
I'm
for
2.5 weeks clean off weed.
You know what, Christian?
um, I'll give Parker the over. I think that I really do think it's him or Sinex for the division, but
I'll
But
say
over, I
division,
think
I don't care.
scrambling quarterbacks, I think, are going to be nasty this Madden. Like, you're not going to be able to run all over the field, but they're going to be very hard to tackle open field. And if you
Well,
go for a hit stick or
My thing with like
well,
the
just
accuracy too on the run, like it negates having like accuracy problems when you're on the run. Like you just hit a perfect throw, doesn't matter. Just hauling ass across the field. So it's been really nice.
so next up, I think we have two divisions left, or maybe one. I could be wrong. The AFC East. We also have the AFC West. So we'll do the AFC East first. So we'll do Bills would be Flap, 9.5 wins.
Tyrant.
yeah, who's that? Flop Tyrant, you, and who else?
Intel,
Oh,
Intel.
yeah.
9.5 wins for Flap. What are we thinking?
Under.
I think I
gets
got
like
him right at 9, so under.
eight
Okay.
or
Just
9.
barely. Just barely.
Okay.
I'm going to go the over. I think Tyrant coming back. I don't know how. Tyrant's going to be a little rusty, I think. So,
Yeah.
and with the Bills roster, I'm gonna go one half a game over.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe he gets 10.
Yeah. Next up would be Tyrant. We'll
Is
do.
Tyrant keeping immersion here and benching Rogers, or what's going on?
You're
I don't
just
know.
digging
I-
it.
He didn't say anything. I don't know if he's putting him
I
on the
saw the
block.
video. Yeah, I saw the where he moved them in the depth chart, but I
So
don't think
we'll do. We can set the line at 9.5 with him as well.
I'll
gonna
take
go
him
under.
under.
You're taking
Let's
the
go
under.
8 more.
Under.
he needs just one season to shake off the rust.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 8 wins.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll let one of you guys set my line. I obviously don't. I don't know.
16.5.
4.5. 4.5.
Maybe the under. I'll probably hit the under with mine.
I'm taking over
I'll-
on the Fins, baby.
I'm gonna go 10.5.
2.5.
10 and a half.
10, 1, 0.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
I
think that.
Well, let me,
taking
I
over.
gotta
I don't
do
care
some
what it
studying.
no that offensive line I struggle with a good bit.
It's
And
really bad.
Yeah, I struggle with that, and then like, what is it? The Tua being left-handed kind of messes with me a bit, but
It really does, yeah.
Tyreek goes room, so like,
Smithy, Intel, Cody, Flap, Whoa.
I'm gonna go.
Hank, Skittles.
I'm gonna give you the
defense,
over.
the
If you don't
defense
get
too is like it's pretty solid. You have a really thick.
The
second.
schedule's not
AMC.
too hard. I would give you the over on 10.5. The schedule looks
It-
nice for you.
if you can just fucking stay focused for 45 minutes, Jorge.
Get an Adderall prescription and you're
I might
hitting
I might
14.
have to, yeah, or start. I might need like a dab pen or something. But
And use A chain.
yeah, you like you literally used to do a little halfback stretch, run to the outside. You cut up field. It's so fun playing with him.
Easy fuck.
Well, all right, and then next up we got Intel. I think it's Intel. What do we want to do?
7.5.
7.5. I'll say he hits the. I think he'll hit
6.5.
the under. I don't like the Patriots at all. It's not even
Well,
a
I mean,
him thing.
We've got Dolphins. Well, how many people do we have at like near 10 wins? I think he's hitting the under.
Yeah, I'm going under.
I
That
just
roster does not
Whatever
fit
it
him.
is, under.
No,
It-
that roster is awful, especially in Madden.
yeah.
I mean, the
Christian
quarterbacks.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's gonna just try to play man all game and blitz.
but
Little Judon.
all right.
action up there.
Last but not
I'm
least,
gonna go under though.
we have the AFC West. We'll start with Smithy as the Chargers. 6.5 wins.
Oh. Wait, who's on the division? Smith's Chargers,
Yeah, right.
Darkman as Chiefs. Who's the Broncos?
Cody.
Cody. And
And
then
then-
Raiders is what's his name?
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go
That's
Blue.
yeah. I
That's
was-
the one we don't know.
I played Go Blue. I beat him. He loves his tight end. Loves tight ends. He didn't really use Jacobs. If I remember correctly, he did not.
He
He
said he
ran
does throw a
Jacobs
lot.
like he ran Jacobs like
To
2
be
or 3
fair, when you're
times.
playing just like head to head or whatever, like you don't necessarily stick to your regular
That's-
game.
That's fair.
He
Okay,
did
so
say
back
he likes
to
to throw a ton.
Smithy. Yeah, I'm gonna go. What did you put his
I,
line at?
I
6.5?
put 6.5.
Over.
You think he gets the
I
over?
think it's 8.
I think he'll get. I
I'm
think he'll
going-
get 6.
I'm going under. Just
Um,
because of the division, but
Yeah, yeah, I'll say under. I don't like I said.
I
There's
think Dark is going to take it. Season.
the thing with Smithy is that I know it's a Chargers team, but that's a very pass heavy team. He's not a passing guy.
Yeah,
No,
I'm gonna go.
He's not.
I'm gonna go under.
Well, actually, he doesn't run the ball enough, but he's better at running the ball than he is passing. He just doesn't do it. He refuses to do it. He gives up on the run too early. But he's actually good at running the ball when he actually tries. But 40
I'll-
for Herbert ain't coming.
I'll go under.
Next up, we got the Raiders with Go Blue, and we'll set the line at 7.5.
Actually, on Smithy, I'm gonna go over. I'm changing it. I'm going over.
All right,
Okay.
Raiders Go Blue. We're going 8.5, or no, 7.5. Sorry, 7.5.
I'll put him at 8.
So what are we going? I'll go under.
Well,
I don't
I'm
like the
gonna
Raiders
go-
roster. That Raiders roster is
I'm
ass.
going to go
The way
under, too.
The way I see this division working out is no one's gonna be above 10 wins. 10 wins or above. It's gonna be like someone's gonna sneak in with like 8 or 9 wins. That's how I see this division
I
going.
think Dark could get that with that.
I
Chiefs.
mean, it's just way different than what he plays as, like his play style.
I mean,
It's the only thing that.
True.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I'm not giving him. I think if he figures out how to use them, I mean, like when I used the Chiefs, I sent off Tyreek, Kelsey, and Hardman and Mahomes.
Games the entire team, yeah.
Yeah, because that's not how I played Madden. So
Interesting.
Next up, we'll do. Who was it that was there? Darkman at with the Chiefs. I'll put his over at 10.5.
under.
Under, I'm just going 10. Yeah.
You going 10? I think he.
I'm going 9.
Really? You
I'll
think he's
take
gonna
the
struggle
over.
with the Chiefs? I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna win the division with ease.
I think he wins the division, but I
He
think
does.
a lot of this is gonna get split. Like a lot of these are gonna get split. One of them's gonna get. It's gonna come down to like one of the last games of the season.
I think,
I think-
it's one of the closest divisions. for sure.
Yeah.
I think he does fine.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I see him hitting 12 wins. I think he'll get the 12 wins just because that
Yeah,
Chiefs that Mahomes will single-handedly win him a game or two with some freak throw. And he's got Kelsey.
Yeah.
And he's got Chris Jones. There's just like a lot of like big time players on that team where you're kind of like, oh fuck. Who's next?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, well,
Broncos.
with
Cody.
Cody. We'll set the line at 7.5
7.5.
too. Yeah.
Jinx.
Under.
I'll go under. Yeah, I'll go under.
Under.
Yeah, I'm going to go under, too. Sorry,
Nice.
Cody.
Sorry. You gonna say anything? We played. Brock taught us this game. Well, not really a game. We played Jinx, and the way we do it is if you jinx someone, they can't talk until you say their name. It's a real quick story. We were in fucking Florida at Disney World or Universal Studios or whatever, and I jinxed the person with the red hair right before we got into an Uber, and we made him sit in the we made him sit in the front seat with the Uber driver and couldn't talk. And so the entire time we're just like asking him questions, and who's in the front like.
Oh, no. What does that say?
I've never played it that way. It said that's how everyone plays.
Yeah. No, I have played that way before, actually. But yeah,
Alright, Hor-
it's the best way.
Our
Alright,
very
Jorge.
own
Thank goodness. Oh my
Wendy's
god.
mascot.
Listen, it was worse because like we were at the fucking Uber and they were like bringing up a lot of personal stuff
Yeah.
and I just couldn't say anything. It was very
That's
uncomfortable.
You guys are assholes.
But I guess that was really all. This was a 45-minute video.
Oh, we're
I can't
coming.
believe it. Yeah, this is like, fuck you, OG. My fault.
They didn't want it.
Yeah, whatever. I'll
Damn, didn't even give a Gomrilla mention. That's damn.
well, I
Were you guys around for Gomrilla?
no, we weren't around for that.
Yeah, me and Gom ran like 40 episodes.
This was like when
Yeah,
you were in
we're
like
all-
your
Yeah,
late 20s,
we're
no?
all like 5 years younger than you, dude.
What the
We
fuck?
bet-
This was during like Madden 21.
We were
Maybe
those were our
early
TSFL
90s.
days. We,
Do you mean
we were
like
running TSFL?
Do you mean like Madden 1921, Grandpa, or what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Madden 20 and
You wanna
Madden
check your Roth
21,
IRA?
we ran it. And then we did like 1 or 2 episodes for Madden 22. And that was it. Yeah.
But
And
this
this
was
is gonna become a regular thing. It's gonna have to be called the Super Short Kings.
Yeah, I would actually be okay with that. But I guess we can just wrap it up now. There's gonna be a lot of upset people with one, our vulgarity, two, we can. I mean, it's obviously
No, we
no
got the
one's.
Wendy's mascot ripping off f-bombs every
Well.
5 minutes.
Okay,
Trying to
that's
get
not
mad
very
at-
nice. No, I'll take all the blame. I set most of the lines, so if you don't expect, like, if you want to get a higher line, maybe win some games. Looking at you, Mr.
Damn.
Big Jim. But
Prove it.
no, but I hope he wins the Super Bowl. I really hope he makes me just like, ah, fuck. But, you know, obviously enjoy the show. Try not to laugh too much. Maybe put some headphones on when you listen to this.
All right, so someone has to have the tally count at the
Yeah.
end of this.
Yeah,
I
I'll put
really
it in
hope
the
someone did
description.
it.
I'll put in the description, be like, please keep tally. We did it. LOL. But, all right, I'm going to stop recording. All right, love you guys.